Hello everybody. All right, let's do our cutting worksheet. So we are practicing how to hold scissors properly, how to walk with scissors properly, and how to cut properly. This is very, very important for you guys to pay attention to. So of course, when we walk with scissors, we have to put the scissors in our hand like this and close our fingers around it so that you cannot see it or feel it down here. And then you carefully walk. We never run with scissors. We carefully walk to the table or wherever we're doing our work and then set them down, okay? Then we're working on how to properly put them in on our hand, how to hold them. So I've given you a sheet that looks like this with two scissors on it. One says for your left hand and one says for your right hand. You're going to figure out which hand does the scissors feel good in. Do you like it in this hand? Do you like it in this hand? I like it in my right hand. So I'm going to have my right hand scissors picture up top, and I'm going to fold the other one underneath. And then I'm going to place my scissors just the way the picture shows. The little circle is here and the big circle is here. So that's how I'm gonna put my scissors. And now I'm ready to be able to pick them up properly. So you're gonna take your thumb and you're gonna put it in the little hole, and you're gonna take all the other fingers and you're gonna put it into the big hole just like this. And then always remember, your thumb stays on top. You are never allowed to put your fingers on top. You cannot cut this way, you cannot cut this way, you cannot cut this way, okay, or this way. Your thumb always has to be on top. I know that it feels uncomfortable at some times, but you have to practice this because this is the proper way to do it. My thumb goes on top. The little hole stays on top, okay? All right, my friends, so go ahead and put this paper to the side. We don't need that anymore because now we know how to hold our scissors. We're holding it properly. And then go and get your paper that looks like this, the squiggly lines. There's 4 of them. All right, so we have to cut 4 lines today. Remember, it's the alligator open, and the alligator likes to eat the paper. So we open up our scissors and then we put our paper all the way back to the back of his mouth and we chomp down on it, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Remember, we are cutting on the dotted line. You are not just doing any cuts that you want. You have to stay on the line. The same as when we trace the line, now we have to cut the line. You have to stay on the line, which means we have to pay attention and follow directions. So let's go ahead and start. Remember, we start where it has the dotted line starting. Lucky for you, there's actually scissors that tell you where to start it. Then you stop at the top of the dotted line. So we're not cutting the anthills, okay? So go ahead and cut, and we're gonna chomp down, open, close, and see how I'm using my other hand and I'm moving the paper as I cut. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Now remember, when we cut papers like this, we are not supposed to have little pieces of trash. You actually should not have any trash at all. Look at my tray, there's nothing there. All you're supposed to do is just cut this and then stop. So this is not supposed to come off, this stays on, okay? Now let's cut the next line. Remember, this is practice and it's hard to learn how to cut. So take your time and practice. Don't get frustrated. Practice, practice, practice makes it easier. All right, let's go ahead and start the next one. So open and close, open and close. And of course, when you open and close, sometimes you can open your scissors almost all the way, and sometimes you can just open it just a little bit. Do you see how it's open just a little bit? I'm putting my hand here so that you could see it better. Okay, so if you have it open just a little bit, or you can have it open a lot. For this one, because we're going like this, like a snake, it's probably easier only to open your scissors just a little bit so that you don't cut more further in than what you want to cut. So we're just gonna do like little snip bits like this, snip, snip, snip. Yesterday we did snip, 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 okay? My hand is back here, so there's nothing in front of me to hurt. I'm just, if I put it like this, it's hard for you to see the scissors, so I put my hand up away from it, as you can see. See how I'm away from it? So today we're gonna just do little snips, snip, snip. So we're gonna say it's a baby alligator trying to eat. So get your baby alligator and just do little chomps. Little chomp, little chomp, little chomp, little chomp. And remember, we're using our other hand to move the paper so that we can cut it properly. Little chomp, 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 and little chomp. We made it to the end. And see, I don't have any trash onto my tray either, and I did not cut this off. That's no cutting it off. All right, we have 2 more lines. Go ahead and cut the other 2 lines, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Remember, take your time and cut on the dotted line only. All right, I'm done with that one. And now I'm gonna do my last line. Remember, we're helping them get up to the insects, get up to their house. So help them go. Chomp, chomp, chomp. The little baby alligator's chomping. And we made it. Yay. So this is what it should look like, the little wavy lines. All right, my friends, great job. Remember, it is very hard to cut. I understand this. This is our first time trying for this whole week, but we will be doing a lot of practicing and a lot of cutting. So keep up with the good work. We'll see you later. Bye.